Why networking isn't as cringy as you think if you do it right. Brought to you by Lux von Zollern, the maker of exclusive garments for successful women, available at the website lvzprestige.com. Think Lux von Zollern when you wish to amplify your executive impact in high-stakes business environments. Let's be honest. When someone says networking, most of us picture awkward conversations at a crowded event, fumbling with a lukewarm drink while trying to act interested in someone's monologue about their dog's dietary habits. Or worse, we imagine overly enthusiastic strangers trying to sell themselves like they're auditioning for a reality show. Networking has a bad reputation for being forced, fake, and, let's not sugarcoat it, cringy. But here's the thing. When done right, networking isn't about enduring awkward small talk or collecting business cards like Pokémon. It's about building authentic, mutually beneficial relationships that propel your career forward. If the thought of networking still makes you cringe, don't worry. By the time you're done with this guide, you'll see it as less of a chore and more of a secret weapon for success. Let's break it down into strategies that feel natural, empowering, and dare I say, enjoyable. Stop thinking of networking as networking. The word itself feels transactional, doesn't it? Like you're bartering your charm for opportunities. But the truth is, networking is just making connections, something you already do every day without realizing it. The strategy: shift your mindset. Instead of approaching networking as a performance, think of it as simply getting to know people. Focus on curiosity rather than impressing others. Ask questions, listen, and find common ground. It's amazing how far a genuine "how did you get into this line of work?" can take you. Imagine networking as career socializing. It sounds less daunting, right? Plus, everyone loves a good socializer. Start with who you know. Here's a little secret. You don't have to dive into a room full of strangers to start networking. Your existing connections, friends, coworkers, mentors, are a goldmine of opportunities waiting to happen. The strategy: tap into your current network. Reach out to former colleagues, classmates, or even that one friendly neighbor who seems to know everyone. Drop them a quick message or set up a coffee chat. You're not asking for favors, you're catching up. Bonus points if you can offer them value, like sharing a helpful article or connecting them with someone in your network. Don't underestimate casual interactions. A quick chat at the office coffee machine can lead to game-changing introductions. Master the art of the non-cringy introduction. Introducing yourself is where most people feel the cringe creeping in. The good news? You don't need to deliver a TED Talk about your accomplishments in under 30 seconds. The strategy: keep it simple and relatable. When someone asks what you do, skip the jargon. Instead, explain your role in a way that's interesting and easy to understand. For example, instead of saying, "I manage cross-functional teams to implement strategic objectives," try, "I help teams work together to turn big ideas into reality." Add a dash of personality. A fun fact or quirky comment can make you memorable without feeling like you're trying too hard. The power of listening. If the thought of talking about yourself makes you squirm, here's the good news. Great networkers are even better listeners. In fact, people love to feel heard, and being the one who listens can make you unforgettable. The strategy: be an engaged listener. When someone shares something, respond thoughtfully. Ask follow-up questions, nod, and make them feel like the most interesting person in the room. Listening isn't just polite, it's strategic. The more you know about someone, the easier it is to find ways to connect and collaborate. Jot down notes after conversations. Remembering someone's project, interests, or even their dog's name can make a lasting impression. Small steps, big leaps. The idea of attending a big networking event might feel overwhelming, but guess what? You don't have to. Networking isn't about quantity, it's about quality. A few meaningful connections can do more for your career than 100 surface-level acquaintances. The strategy: start small. Join smaller groups, attend industry-specific workshops, or even reach out to someone you admire on LinkedIn. These settings are less intimidating and provide opportunities for deeper connections. Plus, No one's judging you for skipping the cocktail hour. Have a goal in mind. Whether it's learning about a specific industry or meeting one new person, setting an intention helps you focus and feel accomplished. Give before you get. Here's the golden rule of networking: don't make it all about you. The best connections are built on mutual value, so think about what you can offer before asking for anything in return. The strategy: lead with generosity. Maybe it's sharing a resource, introducing them to someone in your network, or offering your expertise on a topic they care about. Small gestures of generosity show that you're invested in building a real relationship, not just seeking favors. Even a simple, "I saw this article and thought of you," can go a long way. It shows thoughtfulness and keeps you top of mind. Make social media your secret weapon. Networking doesn't just happen in boardrooms or over coffee. It's happening 24/7 online. Social media platforms, especially LinkedIn, are like the networking events you can attend in your pajamas. So why not take advantage of them? The strategy: be active, not annoying. Engage with content thoughtfully. Instead of just liking posts, leave meaningful comments, share valuable insights, or start conversations in your industry. This positions you as a thought leader and keeps you on people's radars without coming across as pushy. Slide into DMs the professional way. If you admire someone's work, send a quick, genuine message. "I loved your recent article on topic. It really resonated with me because reason." Flattery works wonders when it's authentic. Master the art of large networking events. The dreaded large networking event. A sea of name tags, endless handshakes, and "what do you do?" on repeat. But with the right approach, you can own the room instead of getting lost in it. The strategy: work the room like a pro. Don't aim to meet everyone. That's a recipe for exhaustion. Instead, set a goal to have a few meaningful conversations. Scan the room for approachable people. Hint: those standing alone or in smaller groups are usually easier to engage. And start with a friendly opener like, "This is such a great event. What inspired you to attend?" Bring a wing person. A trusted colleague or friend can help you feel more comfortable and even introduce you to others. Just don't spend the whole event glued to their side. Branch out. Follow up without feeling awkward. You've had a great conversation with someone, exchanged contact information, and now crickets. Don't let the connection fizzle out. Following up is where the real magic happens, but it doesn't have to feel like you're pestering. The strategy: keep it casual but memorable. Send a follow-up email or message within a few days, referencing something specific you talked about. For example, "Hi name. It was great chatting with you at event. I enjoyed our conversation about topic and would love to stay in touch. Let me know if you'd like to connect over coffee or chat more about shared interest." Timing matters. Too soon, and it feels overzealous. Too late, and they may forget who you are. Aim for 2 to 3 days after your meeting. Keep your network alive. The biggest mistake people make with networking is treating it like a one-time activity. Relationships need nurturing to thrive, so don't let months go by without checking in. The strategy: build a system for staying in touch. Set reminders to reach out to key contacts every few months. It doesn't have to be elaborate. A quick email, a shared article, or even a comment on their latest post keeps the connection alive. And when you hear about their successes, celebrate them. A "congrats on your promotion" message takes 10 seconds but leaves a lasting impression. Use milestones to reconnect. Birthdays, work anniversaries, or even the anniversary of when you first met are great excuses to reach out. Network across, not just up. While connecting with higher-ups is important, don't overlook the power of lateral networking. Your peers today are tomorrow's leaders, and building strong relationships with them can pay off in unexpected ways. The strategy: collaborate and build together. Look for ways to support your colleagues and share knowledge. Maybe you co-host a workshop, recommend them for a project, or simply swap ideas over coffee. When you help others succeed, you build trust and goodwill that often circles back to benefit you. Be generous with your network. Introduce people who could help each other. It strengthens your ties with both parties and positions you as a connector. Have a networking elevator pitch. that doesn't feel scripted. At some point, someone will inevitably ask, "So, what do you do?" Instead of reciting your job title, use this opportunity to leave a lasting impression. The strategy: craft a conversational pitch. Focus on the impact of your work rather than the job description. For example, instead of saying, "I'm a marketing manager," try, "I help companies create campaigns that connect with their audiences and drive results." It's clear, engaging, and invites follow-up questions. Practice your pitch with friends to ensure it feels natural. If it makes them smile, you're on the right track. Keep it fun and authentic. Networking doesn't have to feel like a chore. When you approach it with authenticity and a sense of humor, it becomes a natural extension of your career journey. The strategy: be yourself with confidence. Don't try to be someone you're not. People can spot inauthenticity a mile away. Instead, focus on your strengths, share your passions, and let your personality shine. The right connections will naturally gravitate toward you. Don't be afraid to share a funny or relatable story. It humanizes you and makes you memorable. Just keep it professional. Save the wild vacation tales for your besties. Networking isn't about collecting contacts or delivering perfect pitches. It's about building real, lasting relationships that elevate your career and enrich your life. By leveraging social media, navigating events with confidence, and nurturing your connections over time, you'll turn networking from a dreaded task into an empowering, career-boosting habit. So go ahead, start that conversation, send that message, or join that event. You've got the tools, the charm, and the strategy to make networking not just bearable, but enjoyable. And who knows, your next great opportunity might be just one conversation away. Brought to you by Lux von Zollern, the maker of exclusive garments for successful women, available at the website lvzprestige.com. Think Lux von Zollern when you wish to amplify your executive impact in high-stakes business environments.